Hey everybody, welcome to the Bangin Gears Garage, a YouTube channel where we mostly talk about car shows and events and some do-it-yourself tutorials, which have to do with my Ford F-150 and my Shelby Cobra replica. But today we're actually working in the garage. We're going to replace these metal roller wheels with these nylon ones. I even got these little plastic sleeves that go on the stem that's supposed to make it even quieter. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and then we're going to get it done. So stick around. So I'm Frank the Tank. Welcome to the Bangin Gears Garage on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram. And like I said in the intro, we're going to install these nylon rollers on my garage door. We're not going to get too scientific about it, but I do have a decibel meter app on my phone. We're going to take a preliminary reading and see how much noise the garage door actually makes. And then we're going to put the new nylon wheels in with the plastic sleeve that goes on the stem. And we'll take another reading and see if it actually makes a difference and if this whole setup is even worth it. Okay? If it is, and you're interested, the links for the wheels and the little plastic pieces will be in the video description below. Yes, they're on Amazon. A little caveat, I bought these items myself, so this is not a sponsored video in any way, shape, or form. So let's get to it. All right, so the garage door is closed, but every time I show you the meter and we open the door, it's so bright outside you can't see it anymore. So I'm going to face this way. So let's restart. All right, so you get a max reading of 85, an average reading is 70, and a minimum reading of 44. You can see that right there. All right, so now I'm going to replace the metal rollers with the nylon ones with the plastic sleeves, and we'll see if they really make a difference. All right, so you're going to start at the first wheel at the top with the garage door open. You can use a set of vice grips, and you're just going to grab it, and you're going to give it a twist, and at the same time, pull up and get the garage wheel out. And you can rest it right on top. Now you can also see with that, the wheel back here also popped out, which is perfectly fine. So you're going to put the plastic sleeve on the stem, like so. I'll show you how to fasten these when we're all done, because it has a fastener that goes on the very end to hold the sleeve from backing out. The new wheels come in a 4-inch stem and a 7-inch stem, whichever your garage requires. So make sure when you order them on Amazon, you order the right ones. So it's very simple. With holding it up, okay, you're going to take the wheel off, and you're going to put the new wheel on, and just keep it resting on there. Since the second wheel already came off, we're going to do the same thing. You put your sleeve is already on. You're going to pick it up, take the new wheel out, drop it on the floor, put the new wheel in, okay, and we'll rest that on there as well to keep the weight. We'll put these back, same way. You're going to hold it here, give it a good twist, okay. Push the wheel in, get the wheel on the bottom track, and pop it in, and you're in. I'm gonna do the same thing back here. Grab it, you're gonna give it a good twist, slide the wheel in, put the wheel on the bottom track, and it should go right in like a piece of cake. Same thing with the third wheel. You're gonna just take it, and you're just gonna raise it up, and put it back, and let it rest while you prep the wheel, okay? Here's your new wheel, your new sleeve. Put the sleeve on just like so. Hold it up, take the wheel off. New wheel in. Twist it, you can put the wheel back in the bottom and it slides right back in. Wheel number 4 and wheel number 5 at the bottom. So let's talk about wheel number 5 for a second. Do not, I repeat, do not in any circumstances. I know there's a bunch of videos out, they all say the same thing, and it's very true, it's very dangerous. Do not remove this hinge in any way, shape, or form. These are spring-loaded. There's a wire behind here that attaches to the spring on this pulley over here. It's under extreme tension. If you remove that, the hinge will shoot up and you might catch it in the face, okay? And it's a major project to get the door back on. I'm gonna show you how to do it with the same tools, a vice grip and a hammer, and you can do wheel number 4 and wheel number 5 the exact same way. Above the wheel, you're gonna pull out, and you're gonna take your hammer, put it behind the wheel, and pop it out. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the bottom wheel. You're gonna pull it out, and then with the claw part, you're gonna jam it behind the wheel and pop it out. So let's put the sleeve on, the new wheel, okay? We'll take the bottom wheel, be able to do this with the door, slide it out, put the new wheel in, slide it forward, take the wheel out, new wheel with the sleeve, pull it out, put the new wheel in. Now you can see the cable I was talking about earlier. Make sure when you put it back that the cable goes behind it. Don't put the cable in front of the wheel. Cable goes just like that, okay? Pry it over, and you can just slide the wheel right back into place, just like so. Do the same thing here. Grab the track above the wheel, just give it a good bend, slide this back, and now the wheel's back in place. You want to make sure this cable, which you can see back here, me rocking back and forth, this cable is behind the wheel. Extremely important. I know there's a bunch of other videos where they take these bolts out, you can take the whole hinge out, you put them back on. You don't need to do any of that stuff. Normally, I would never show you the other side because they're both the exact same way, but because this is like a little bit tedious, we're gonna show you the whole thing one more time, okay? So, but this time, since the garage door is already in the halfway position for the bottom 2, we're gonna start there because the top 3 are super easy. So again, we're gonna start at the absolute bottom. Channel locks above the wheel. And just grab the track and give it a quick bend. And then with the hammer, get behind the wheel as much as you possibly can and pull it out. Okay? And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna get above the wheel with the channel locks and pull it out. And then with the hammer, get behind the wheel and pull it out. Okay? And then you'll be able to take your new wheel with the sleeves already on it, as you can see, and we'll just pull the bottom one out, pull it out, floor, put the new one in. Same thing, okay? New wheel, sleeves already on it, okay? Pull it out, take the wheel off, put it on the floor, put the new one in, keep the wire behind the wheel. We could just pull it out a hair, and you should be able to slide the wheel just by pushing the back end back into place, just like that, keeping the wire behind the wheel. Same thing here. We're gonna take it, we're gonna pull it out a little bit, and by using your finger, just push this back in, get it in the track, and then you're good to go. So now we'll jump back on the ladder, and we'll do the top 3 with the door all the way in the up position. All right, so the best thing also to do is put your sleeves on first. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna take it from the back, grab the track, tilt it. Now you can see, without me even trying, this one popped out already. So when you do these, this one might pop out, which is perfectly fine. All right, so let's get this one out as well. Rest it on the door. I'm using my head for leverage. You might want to do the same thing. I'm doing my head and picking up the garage door and then pulling it out, dropping it on the floor, putting the new one in, let it rest. Over here, using my head, picking it up, pulling it out, dropping it on the floor, putting the new one in, letting it rest. And then we'll put these back in as well. The second one might pop out when I do the third one, but you're gonna just grab it again, give it a twist, make sure the wheel is back, okay? Give it a twist, and then put the wheel in the bottom track first, and it just pops right in just like that. Same thing here. Grab it, okay? Pick it up, slide the wheel in, and then twist the track, and then you push here and get it in the bottom, and then once it's in the bottom, the top falls right into place. Okay, so we have one wheel left, wheel number 3, same thing, okay? You're gonna grab it, the upper track, give it a good twist. You could use your head as leverage, rest it on top. Again, I'm using my head as leverage to pick it up, slide it out, drop it on the floor, put the new one in, okay, let it rest. Take your wrench, using my head as leverage again, pick it up, slide it in the bottom track, and once it's in the track, you can let it go, and you're in. And just like that, all the wheels are in. Just like that, it's super easy. Super easy. You don't need to take any bolts out or take the hinges out or any of that stuff. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna lower the garage door. I'm gonna show you how to put the locking mechanism on the back of the stem so the plastic sleeve doesn't slide out. All right, so the wheels come in packs of 10, but these straw-looking sleeves that go on the shaft here, they come in packs of 20s. And they're gonna come with this little lock washer thing that you put it over the top of the hinge, and then with a hammer, just kind of tap it, and then with I'm using a 1/2-inch socket, just put it on and give it a couple of taps, and press it on, just like so, and it just keeps the sleeve from backing out. You're gonna do that on all of them, but that's really about it, okay? The wheels come off pretty easy. Make sure your sleeves are on the wheels. They're sold separately. Like I said, the wheels come in packs of 10. They come in a 4-inch stem and a 7-inch stem. Make sure you look at your garage door before you order. And then you can put the sleeves on, and the sleeves come with this little lock washer thing that you're gonna just put on as well. All right, so now we got the decibel meter back out. We'll take another reading with the wheels in, and we'll see if any of this made any difference whatsoever. So here we go. All right, so we have a max reading of 81, average of 71, and a minimum of 45 compared to what we did in the beginning. So it made a little bit of a difference. So is it worth it? It's all up to you. But if you're interested in any of this stuff, it's an easy project. You can do it. Maybe it'll make a bigger difference in your garage. My stuff's pretty old, the motor's pretty old. I think a lot of the noise is coming out of the motor itself, and the screw drive is making a lot of noise. None of what we did today is gonna help that noise unless you replace the motor and the screw to a different system. So if you're interested, the links are in the description below. Have fun and enjoy it, and we'll catch you right back here on the Bangin Gears Garage.